Hey y'all. Let me see. This a pep talk. Okay. Let me see if I can fix it, y'all. How y'all doing today? Hey. Hey, Didi. Oh, that look way better. Okay. I really like it. That looks better. Okay. We're doing a pep talk today, so y'all may have to remind people as they come in that this is a collective pep talk. Any questions that you have, hold them here. And you just may get the answer. The whole story or information does not have to resonate with you. It's not a personal read. Even though, you know, sometimes it's important to remember in personal reads, some of the stuff will not make sense until it makes sense, right? Because parts of us want to identify with certain parts and not hear certain things or not be able to clarify or validate certain things. Okay? I don't know why they're sitting up here like that. Let me see. Yay. Okay, Alchemy Amethyst. Oh, that's so beautiful. Don't start today. Alchemy Amethyst. Don't start with me today. I have been in a space of gratitude all day, and as a matter of fact, I decided to do another fast. Okay, y'all know fasting is where it's at. So I'm gonna kick that off soon. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's not a t-shirt, it's a dress. Cause y'all know I got used to wearing dresses. I had a nostalgic to-do yesterday real quick. I had a nostalgic to-do yesterday. I had to go pick up one of my kids' cars. He needed somebody to go pick it up to take it wherever he needed to take it, whatever. So it was a big to-do. This weekend was a lot to do. But I had a nostalgic, I went back in time. Okay, thank you, Miss Nisha. I had a nostalgic time this weekend and I sat in it. It's probably why I'm feeling like this today too. It was so beautiful, but it also reminded me of a number of other things. Of course, I do delve into a lot. I wouldn't recommend everybody do that because you gotta be able to pull yourself up out that shit. And the other car that he has is like a minivan, or not a minivan, what you call them, SUVs, okay? Back in the day, we had station wagons, Suburbans, Expeditions, stuff like that, okay? They start doing SUVs, and I don't really be knowing what to call them. I be forgetting to call them SUVs. So at any rate, I'm driving this thing, right? And it took me back to because when I had kids, once I had a couple of wrecks, when my kids were younger, I had 2 wrecks that made it where, look, we're going to need something made out of metal, and we're going to need something that really can carry a lot of folks because it's a lot of children, and it needs to be able to carry football stuff, school stuff. It was just, and enough room for them not to be so close behind my head. So I'm driving, and I went into that nostalgic place of, man, I don't have nobody to turn around and say nothing to. Stop that. Don't do that. Nah, I wasn't no slave. Because you know them kids that ask you, was you a slave? Baby, let me tell you something. I ain't that damn old, okay? But it took me back, y'all. It took me back. Hey, J-Lo. I wanted to also thank y'all who have donated to the channel, as well as those who sent me gifts. I really do appreciate you. I do want to let you know that from the bottom of my heart. I send blessings to each and every one of you. You do. I keep you in my highest thoughts, you know, because it be coming out of nowhere. So I do keep you in my highest thoughts. All right, but I had that nostalgia, and then I woke up out there too, because it took me back into also the things that I went through having kids. You know what I'm saying? The things I went through with having kids, and then how that, even though my children are grown, how certain things, you know, how certain things are be happening that are of that same, of similar energy realms of some things that you just know that it's just something that followed you, right? And people can say that, you know, you have to break it, cut it, whatever, woo, 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 right? But at the end of the day, when you know that you have a lot to come, you come here to do, and a lot you come here to share, because we are to be of service to others, right? This ain't all about us. When people start making stuff all about them, that's when the ego takes over. When people start making things all about what they want to do and how they want to do it, they disconnect from the Most High. When people get into a space where, you know, a lot of selfishness comes in, a lot of, you know, not understanding the wholeness of, you know, why we are here. Understanding, you let folks be where they at and let them work their path, right? You have children, and you realize that as well, that, you know, your kids gonna have their own life. You cannot control them after a certain age. You cannot, you don't have much of a say so. A lot of what they go through and what they do does not fall on you after so long, okay? So some of y'all need to remember not to beat yourselves up about certain things, but also let them go on about their business when they when they are of age, right? Because I be having to catch myself too, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this person is grown. Because my youngest son always been the one, right, that just say what he gonna say. And I do understand that he, you know, has a certain type of mind, but he will let me know certain stuff, like, Mom, all right, you're not a little you're not under my guise anymore. You're right, you gotta, you know, figure your own shit out, right? So it's important for us to remember that, because even stepping into this was right after I had to go through the empty nest syndrome thing, right? And it's like, okay, what is it from here? What this, that, and the other? And the door just opened, right? You got to be willing to take that next leap, because if you make it where your everything around you, and you are holding on to so much in this world, including your children, right? You're holding on to so much in this world that you want things to go a certain way. You feel like this is what you're supposed to do in this certain type of way, because if you really think about it, a lot of, and it's not for everybody. It's for those who, because there are people who get depressed after their children leave the house. There are people who hold on so tightly that they don't allow their children to go out in the world and really grow up, or they have their children to rely on them so much so that it causes issues in their own personal life. You got to be okay with being okay. You got to be okay with being an individual, as well as letting your children be an individual. I'm not speaking from what I've heard. I'm speaking from what I've observed, what I've researched, as well as what I went through, right? Because that's very important. Okay. Where's she been? Thank you so much, Isaiah. Nene say, you just reminded me of when my son asked me when I was born in the black and white days. Okay, where does this come from? Like, excuse me, because I remember asking my mom, like, was you a slave? Because, you know, you be thinking that when you're younger, people that are older than you, you think that they are extremely older than you. And then the older you get, you realize certain stuff. But you really be on that type of time, for real. This my other channel, y'all. Let me see, got it. Thank you, J-Lo. The recognize, defeat, and prevent. Can y'all please like the video? Recognize, defeat, and prevent sexual imbalances is available on toolsforintuitives.com. Here, let me put this right here. The workshop. We finna get started. Hold on. Welcome, Alchemy. All right. Welcome, Alchemy. Thank you, Alicia. J-Lo, do you see what I just put right there? Can you post this, what I put up there, so that I can pin it? Okay, so we in her like swimwear. Cause the sun's always down, and I'm falling out of love. Thank you. All right, we finna get started for real, cause y'all know I was feeling the vibe today. It's like a deep sense of gratitude, a deep sense of gratitude. And I welcome you all to also have that this week, and remember why you do what you do, why you are where you are, why you've been through what you've been through, what is the promise over your life, you see. Just be mindful of that so that you can have that at the forefront of your consciousness so that you won't be led astray. It's so important. It's so important to remember not to be led astray. Not allow yourself to be to fall victim to any type of bitterness, any type of being any type of resentment, because that don't do nothing but hurt you. Don't go into a space of anger, anything that will pull you, because you got to know the difference, right? There's a such thing as the dark night of the soul, of course. There's a such thing as, going into spaces and really feeling bad and really having, doing shadow work and really having to delve deep into certain aspects of yourself and your environment for you to bring forward, right, more of your authentic nature, right? Let me tell y'all something. Do not allow yourself to be pulled into different types of vortexes that have nothing to do with your path, have nothing to do with your purpose, have nothing to do with where it is that you are going and how you are getting there. You really gonna have to get on top of that. You're gonna have to really stay on remain in a space where you are open to any type of change. Oh, the other comment ain't showing. Hold on. Because I don't see it here either. Let me see. So basically, J-Lo, what it says is sign up for the workshop at tools4intuitives.com. And it says, if you want to donate to the channel, and then my Cash App. That's what it says, J-Lo. Because it's not showing. I see that I typed it over there, but I don't know why it's not showing up. Let me see something. I don't know why it's not showing up. I don't know, but that's what it says. Hey, Kanok. Ooh, Jacinda. I put a new moon, not the actual tarot spread, but I did put the new moon questions, as well as an astrologer that was talking about the new moon in Scorpio, as well as I did some homework for the seller to remind them about their divine guardian, because that's very important that you remember that you are born with a divine guardian, okay? A guardian angel that does a swap out. Your spirit guides can swap out, right? Your team can swap out because you keep saying yes to your process, okay? Unless you delve to the dark side and go deeper dark, and they will swap out, and it'll be because some of them be like, nah, this right here ain't us. Now we was trying to, lead you to the promised land, and you are deciding to go a whole other type of way right there. Tools for Intuitives, Kano. Send everybody to Tools for Intuitives, because that's where the workshop, the classes, and all that stuff is going to take place. Thank you so much, Kano, Dee Dee, J-Lo. So this is just a pep talk here today. We're going to delve into some things because I really do feel that the ending of this year, whatever it is that needs to be cleared out, cleansed, released, or what have you, we got to be on top of that. We got to be on top of it every day, of course. But there is so much going on in the world. There is so much heaviness. Have y'all noticed how much? Have y'all noticed how much, even more so in these past 2 years, 2020 really took people there, and we are still getting the after results, the, what do you call it, the aftermath, the post, whatever, post, I was about to say post-op, post effects from the, we're getting the post effects. Let me get a little closer. The post effects of a lot of people who didn't want to do the work. A lot of is happening. There was something that just happened at last night at a movie theater, and there was a bunch of teenagers there. Then there was something I forgot. I was on my way somewhere, and I forgot to grab something for what I was cheering on. So we decided to go to the store, crime scene tape. I know y'all get tired of me talking about it. Why do I want to cry about this? Because it's a couple of tears right there. My heart really melts for people. My heart really melts for people. It's just so much out here. It depends on, what you got going on and how it goes, right? Because I know even in my family, of course, there have been people who have done some things, right? And it's out of my hands, right? But the emotional intelligence of people at this time, let me tell you something right now. If you are a woman dealing, I don't know, it could be a man too. If you are dealing with somebody that gaslights you, because gaslighting is emotional abuse, okay? Gaslighting, any type of someone who constantly triggers you, that doesn't necessarily have to be, thank you, Kanote, that doesn't necessarily have to be gaslighting, but it can be being triggered often. Hand games, okay, whatever. Any type of threats, right? Anyone who wants you to not deal with people that you've been dealing with, because like people who want control over you. You do not need somebody to lord over you. And I think that sometimes people hand themselves over to other people because they have what love is misconstrued. They have what affection is misconstrued. There's some type of misinformation or defragmentation that may have happened when you were very young that has you in a space where you think that certain things are love, or this is just how it's always been, because you are who you've always been, to accept and also be in the same space without doing the work that is necessary to up-level your life in some type of form or fashion. I do not like seeing all of this emotional, because like I told y'all, a lot of people want to say that they want to get out the matrix. They want to get out of this. They want to get out of that. They don't want to be a part of this, that, and the other. Well, the first step is first to choose love. And when you choose love over everything, you want to allow certain things to happen. You want to allow certain things to take you back to a place that you know that you do not belong. You will not allow yourself to be pulled into places by other people. You will not allow yourself to go into the caverns, okay? Go into caverns where you are not accepted nor wanted. Do not go there. When it comes to fear, all of the things, like if you just think about the 7 deadly sins, that's enough in itself. Like seriously, the 7 deadly sins, or anything that is lower vibrational that you are constantly handing yourself over to, can cause you to stay in the same cycles. It can cause you to stay in the same simulation. It can cause you to stay in the same mind frame. It can cause you to stay in the same circumstances. It can cause you to stay in the same environments. Don't talk to these people like that. You're a little too serious right there. Cry babies. Cry baby. Hey, Rebel Tarot. Okay, uniquely blessed. That's right. If what they say, anything worth, from the book of Betty Wright, anything worth having is worth working for and sacrificing for. I think that's what she said. I might be messing it up because I'm good at remixing. But yeah, I'm glad that you humbled your damn self. You know what I mean? And I would pray that he would also humble himself in certain instances as well, so that you don't get back to a space where you just feel like, okay, all that was for nothing. It wasn't for nothing. Okay, tell these people a story. We got the flower therapy cards. Because the other cards probably go too far. We got the flower therapy and these. I forget what the name of these are, but I was using them on Instagram Live earlier this year. But I decided not to. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have no idea, because anybody that can show up and do the work is on point with me, okay? We don't have to be the best of friends. We don't have to be around each other. We don't. As long as I know that you out there helping to raise the collective consciousness, pulling yourself out of certain situations, you know what I'm saying? Shifting your own paradigm. Hello. 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 Thank you. Whew. Thank you. Thank you. I have learned a lot. I know y'all done learned a lot too. Life is but a journey, ain't it? Okay, enjoy the journey. Thank you. Y'all know I've been fucking this up. It's braids and some kind of curly hair she put in her. Because you know them young folks be wanting to do what they want to you. I don't be tripped out, because I'm going to own whatever they do to me. Some of y'all remember them Facebook braids I got that time. Oh, I had to rock them hoes. I looked like I was about 12 with them damn Facebook braids. All right, let's get into it for real. We done talked long enough, okay? What do you have here for my beautiful people who have joined us here today? Remember, hold your question where you need it. What do you have here for my beautiful folks that joined us here today? This is collective. Thank you. It's a pep talk. Banksia. Ooh, it looked like corn on a cob. Ooh. Okay, new beginnings, like the food card. Okay. Share the message of love. I'm here for it. That's what we about. That's what this week gonna be about. Stand on it, okay? Let me tell you something. Patience. This is the begonia. The other one is a daffodil. Okay? Show them that it's real. And show them that it's a daffodil. Family harmony. Family harmony. We are. Don't start. Be positive. Okay, I like all these now. Okay. Financial healing. Okay. This is a lot of solar plexus and a lot of love energy. You got 3 pink cards and 3 yellow cards. 3 yellow flowers, 3 pink flowers. Real quick, speaking of flowers. Okay. I went over there and to go talk to my friends over there at the park. And they was already outside doing their little do. I'm like, okay. Because, you know, in Texas, you know, you ain't hibernating like that. Because the weather be doing whatever it want to. I took my friends some sunflower seeds over there. And I was just sitting there, you know. And sitting at the table like, are they going to come over here or what? And the boy, because, you know, I think squirrels are boys anyway. But we going to say it's a boy. The boy came looking around the tree. I'm like, what's up, man? You know what I mean? I ain't seen you in a minute. Okay? Finally saw my friends. Okay? Whatever. Y'all know that did something for me right there. All right. So the first card is new beginnings. So y'all got new beginnings. Be positive. Let me pull 3 more cards to make this a whole grid. All right. Balanced friendships. Oh, that's always important, honey. Okay. Past life healing. I really like it. Okay. Smile. Okay, sunflower. So we got 1 blue card and the rest are yellow and pink, which I really do like, because when your solar plexus is spinning and winning, okay, there's a pinkish color that it turns into, honey. And that means that you are popping and popping with that sensuality, that self-love, as well as just, you know, having a love for what it is that you do, how you do, when you do what the fuck you do. Wear it. Once you get it in here, you'll be able to wear it out here. I'm trying to figure it out. Did you know that? All right, let's get into it. All right, so some of you may be in a space where this is a new chapter of your life. You are turning a new leaf. I really like it for you. I really like it for you. I'm here for it. Let's go, okay? There's something here that you have put a lot of work into that is going to bring positive results, okay? Your smile gonna take things a long way. You need to remain positive and also feel and be that positivity. And you can't front that. You know, you can only front it so long until you start owning it. And that goes into when you are really working on changing yourself, right? And that's one of the things that we do, right? Is that when we are working on changing ourselves and we are becoming what it is that we know that we have the potential to be, we take on some of the characteristics, but it takes time to integrate all of that. That also goes with your initiations as well. It's a talkative day. All right. Share the message of love. Somebody here. Okay, share the message of love. Be positive is holding the most weight. It's in the middle. All the other cards are surrounding it. So that's the big thing. Thank you, Rebel Tarot. Oh, I really appreciate you. Oh, thank you. Share the message of love. Be positive and past life healing. Let's get into it. All right. So even with that new beginning that I'm seeing here, many of you may be on your love train this week, okay? I really like it. Come with me. Let's go, okay? I row on this side, you row on that side. We both have a paddle, all right? So positivity is going to need to shine down. This week is going to be very important that you heal past relationships as well as parts of your lineage that you came to heal. And that could be as simple as something to do, of course, with this friendship, but overall the friendship with yourself as well. But we're going to clarify here in a second. Y'all need to take y'all time. Y'all moving too fast. Thank you. So let's clarify the first story I told about this new beginning for you, this positivity that's shining through, but also you being like a sunflower, you being in a space where you are really smiling down on others. But I also feel like there is something smiling down on you. So this week people may tell you, okay, this week may be filled with magnetism. People may be attracted to you. People may even be in a space where they want to be around you, because that's the thing too. You will, this is, some of y'all know this already, but you will attract people who need healing, but they don't know what type of healing they need. They just want to be around you or in your energy and your essence. And that's a lot of this going on. They may not have nothing to say. They just need for you to smile at them, whether you smiles with your eyes from the Book of Tarot Banks. But whether you smiles with your eyes or smiles with your lips, smile with your lips. Okay, but don't smile with your hips. So, okay, that's a different type of smile. Calm down. Join us in the workshop next Saturday. All right, what is this new beginnings and positive? Can I make it up? No, I can't. The star. Okay. This is a new beginning in your life, because maybe you were sick. Maybe you were feeling unhealthy. Maybe you were going through some things. And now you are in a new, you shifted, basically. You shifted here. Okay, with this star card, all right? This is something that is happening that, look, this is taking you to greener pastures. This is receptivity. Your intuition may be popping. Six of Swords, right? There are things that you see clearly that you hadn't seen before. You may even be communicating or working on something here that may need some type of collaboration, or maybe you will be collaborating with people and making friends or making peace with partnerships, okay? Hold on now. Or maybe y'all dealing with an Aquarius with that star card. But I do feel as though whatever it is that you've hoped for, this is a new beginning, the new approach, a new way of looking at things. Of course, we got the Scorpio new moon. And who better than a Scorpio to get down to the business? Okay. All right. Calm down. We got a lot of cards to go. Hope y'all got a little time. I know it is 5 p.m. here in Texas. All right. What is this? Be positive. What is this? It may be something with a family situation. Maybe the family was arguing or having some type of issue with finances, and someone wanted to, you know, cause some type of break. Maybe this was a fight over some type of money. They say a lot of divorces and a lot of friendships are broken up because of money, child. That's why they say don't miss business with pleasure. Okay? What is this that you need to clarify with this be positive? 7 of Wands. Be on defense, but don't be defensive, okay? It's okay to have boundaries. It's okay to have your guard up, but it's also okay for you to peek over your fence that you built, peek over the brick wall that you have created, okay, to keep people out. It's okay, okay? But be positive about what it is that you are going through. You may have blocked some family members as well. This could also be that you cut some people off. that you thought had your back with this Seven of Wands, because perceiving that is a Six of Wands here. But they want you to have more patience with your family, have more patience with your friends, have more patience with people around you. Find the harmony within yourself, but also don't forget to, you still got to pull some of your boundaries with you, a little white picket fence or something like that. Okay, make it cute. All right. Let people support you here is very important. Embrace the love and leave the past issues behind you. Don't that make sense to go with this past life forget-me-not energy as well? There may be something that was triggered by some past life influences with your family, whether in this era or another era, eon, epoch, okay, generation, whatever. All right. The rivers of love flow within you, okay? And others may benefit from this healing energy. Be mindful of each word that passes your lips. Okay. Be mindful. All right? Look at this, the Knight of Swords. Be careful with your words. All right? There may be somebody wanting to communicate with you coming in, speedily, hurriedly. Okay, expeditiously. Okay, somebody may be coming in with some words that you may not want to hear. Maybe there's a truth that is going to be revealed here, or some type of communication coming through, but that also has to do with you being mindful of the words that you use this week. Let's stay on key. Let's stay on point. Okay, check yourself so nobody else ain't got to check you. Okay, audit yourself. What is this family harmony, y'all? The King of Swords, all right? This may have to do with the King of Swords in your family or your home here, but I also feel as though these past issues, whatever it is that you've dealt with in the past, is in the past. Let it be in the past, and it will slowly begin to fade. You will slowly begin to blend into new energy, new information, new ways of being, thinking, or whatever, right? Because I do feel that with your positivity and love energy connected, because how can you have love without being positive? I'm trying to figure it out. Connecting to that frequency is so important. I must tell you, connecting to that love frequency is so important. Connecting to that positivity. You know how you don't want to be toxic. That toxic positivity, I ain't talking about that unless you're just doing it with yourself, okay? Until you can, it's like using the law of attraction on yourself, okay? To get yourself out of certain situations because you don't like the stories that yourself be telling you. Like, bitch, who you talking to? Okay. I know, like here. Okay. All right. So let's see here. There may even be a King of Swords here that comes in with that Knight of Swords energy that tries to throw off the family balance or something like that. But I wouldn't worry about it because I feel as though, and that's the thing too, the more positive you are, the less people will have certain things to say and do towards you, right? Unless they just, committed to working with archons and bad building friends and all that. But we don't get into all that, okay? Because at the end of the light, the dark cannot take over the light unless the light allows it. If you allow somebody to take over your light, your positivity, your self-love, love for all, overall, unconditional love, you let somebody take that over, what happens is you go into the dark. You move into the dark. You are pulled into the dark. You forget whose you are. You forget where you calm down talking to these folks like that, child. We ain't come on here for that. Came on here just to have a little one too. Don't take me up and through there now. I'm very passionate about y'all standing on y'all 10. Turtles, what the fuck is going on? When I get off here, I'm just going to go on and sit down with it and see what is going on. Because those was turtles. I'm telling y'all, okay, calm down. You ain't got to tell them that. Some of them know. I'm very passionate about that. Because I don't like to see y'all, or nobody, not even myself, I don't like to see people go through the same things, some of the same things over and over again if they can win, if they can find an out. Instead of, continuously searching for an out when the out is right in your face. That's why it's important for you to connect to your star player. It's important for you to listen for divine instruction. It's important for you to really go where you are led, because that is where you are fed. My God. I'm going to calm down. Hold on. I don't know, man. I just feel a lot of love in this place. But I also feel that, these women who have succumbed to the hands of a man or a woman, whoever, that bothers me. I grew up around seeing a lot of domestic violence. And that really bothers me because why does it have to be so? I've seen so much, and I just really be like, why do things have to be so? You know what I'm saying? If we had more love, less judgment, because a lot of times and that's what having a spiritual awakening does, when it opens you up to the conscious awareness of self as well as others, it shows you yourself. There's no way that you can say or do something or see something in somebody else and not do, and hear the same or near the same reflection of yourself. That's why when people, when you go through those spaces where you just really don't understand something, or you have something to say about somebody, right? You go into that space of, wait a minute, what three fingers pointing back at me? Because they say when you point a finger, three point back at you. So it's like, what do these three fingers got to say about me while I just got this one thing to say about this person? You know what I'm saying? And the more that we evolve, the better. But let's move forward. All in my feelings and stuff. Okay. Patience is a virtue. Be patient, be positive, and balance out your friendships. So this has a lot to do with connecting, networking, partnerships, friendships, relationships, the ships, things that are going somewhere. This has a lot to do with just straight up positivity this week. This has a lot to do with looking at things from a more positive perspective than not. It works, it helps, it's healing, okay? Because this has to do with anything that you do, anything that you put your mind to. This week we did enter the 11-11 portal, so you need to be affirming on a regular basis what it is that you do want to experience, what it is that you do want to manifest, what it is that you do, where you do see yourself. You know, all of those things need to be affirmed throughout this week. Go ahead and make some type of alarm on your phone, your computer, I don't know, your life, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Something that reminds you to step back into where you are going and not just where you are, because when you get too used to where you are, you may become stuck in where you are. Even with having reminders that say, don't forget to meditate, don't forget that you are empress, don't forget that don't forget that bitch had you fucked up about 3 months ago. Don't forget that bitch had you fucked up about a week ago. Don't forget you don't fuck with that motherfucker, and here's a list of why. Y'all gonna have to get on top of that, because empaths really do be forgiven to the wrong people in the wrong space at the wrong time. They were not meant to go with you forward, okay? Get your life. What do you have here? What is this past life healing? You got a lot of healing going on, but I feel as though since this is a collective read, there's just a lot of healing going on overall. So a lot of people may be reflecting you this week in some type of way. But remember, when people are reflecting you, that it does not mean that there's some type of connection to it, but it does not mean that this is someone that you can share your end all be all with when it comes to information. And the reason why is because then you will notice a lot of things that are different in it, but you can, some things are have their synchronicities, right? Y'all sync on some stuff. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. But you don't want to try to overly bond, or put yourself in a space where you have committed to something because of the sync, okay? Because y'all may be going in different directions, but y'all just have some of the same minute things going on. Okay. Whatever. Don't forget the workshop is on the 18th. I would like to see y'all there. This will help y'all talk about the birds and bees with y'all children, as well as new information, some stuff that you may not, I doubt, that you have heard of, that really has to do, especially with the young girls. I really need them up in there, and some of the guys as well. All right. Okay, moving forward. RDP Sexual Imbalances on toolsforintuitives.com. All right, you can go over there and look at the information that's provided as far as what it's about, because it's mostly about, safe sex, but also in a spiritual sense. It's very important. You know what I mean? I know y'all know Kama Sutra, Tantra, and all of those things, but I'm just saying, whatever. It's a lot to it, especially when it comes to masturbating and you don't know who's standing around you, encouraging you on your journey. That's why a lot of people are where they are. The Queen of Pentacles, that's your finances, all right? So this is a week of nurturing. This is a week of taking care of the self, taking your self-care breaks as well. This week, your spiritual breaks this week. It could also be that there's a change of employment this week. this is grounded energy. Why is the pentacle is on the ground, okay? Like the pants on the ground, the pentacle is on the ground. So the pentacle is on the ground, honey. And so what I'm getting with this is that you are straightforward, straight shooter with the way that her light, okay? Because it's like if she is having an issue with this King of Swords, she's not focusing on him. Okay, because his focus is over here. He focusing on the wrong thing. She straight up. She focusing on what she needs to. All right, man, woman, chick, or child. You can, maybe it's you that's not focusing. Your person is. You got to figure that out. I don't know your life. Okay, this is collective, but I do feel like whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, she's focused on what it is that she needs to be focused on: healing the family, the finances, taking care of things, crossing T's, dotting I's. Because also with this Queen of Pentacles here, I feel as though a way has been paved and you've been walking that way. You've been walking in that direction. I get that from these stars. You've been walking in the right direction. You've been walking and doing things in the sense that you will be even more grounded, even more secure. Okay, whether you know it or not, my dear. King of Wands. All right, somebody got two kings. I'm trying to figure it out. It could be family, friends, or a side piece. Okay, I don't know y'all life. Because these ladies over here do be having all the men and the women. Have y'all seen that? Okay. The King of Wands. Okay, so this is what's crazy. All right, check this out. See these people? These lighthouses? All right. So you got this person focusing on the wrong thing. Wait a minute. That's King of Swords, right? Yeah. This person is focused on the wrong thing. You are focused on what you need to be focused on. And wait a minute. This is you. Hold on. Let me put it back the way I saw it. Okay, this is how I laid them down. This is how I saw it, sweetie. All right. So here we are. Okay. All right. So this is the King of Swords focused on the wrong thing. All right. This is like if somebody is cheating, they cheating because, and I know people don't like to hear this, ain't no reason to cheat. I understand that unevolved side and I understand the evolved side. On the unevolved side, some people have, I'm just saying, I get it. Okay. All right, so let's look at it. Okay, whatever this is. All right, she focused on what she needs to be focused on. Somebody over here is focused on her. This person is not. This person is focusing on the wrong thing. This person is trying to figure out what is the right thing. Is this Queen of Pentacles the right thing? Now, it could be that there are two masculine energies that are focusing on feminine energy. All right. Somebody is laying their wand down. Now, see, that's the thing. The King of Swords wants to battle, wants to argue, possibly, or just wants to, you know, talk a lot. Maybe y'all are in a relationship with somebody that just got to talk. They got to say something because the sword is standing up, okay? Okay. But the sword is standing up, but the wand is on the ground, okay? So there may be someone who is in fire energy that is ready to lay it on the line, okay? Lay something on the line. And this may have to do with that family harmony as well. So it could be family issue. It could be a relationship issue. Ain't no cups came out. Ain't none but people came out, okay? And what I'm seeing here is that there's a Queen of Pentacles in between two men, okay? I don't know what y'all got going on, but we do know, we have learned on this channel that y'all be having the most going on, and yet they be do will say it every now and then. This is a week of love and positivity. All right. This, you know what this looks like? So the Queen of Pentacles is focused on what she's focused on. The King of Swords is focused on something that don't matter. And the Queen of Pentacles has her legs crossed towards the King of Swords. She got her legs crossed towards the King of Swords, but the King of Wands is looking at her. So this may be, the King of Wands may be someone who wants to get to know you, doesn't know much about you. This may be someone who coming up from the bike. Okay, I don't know what y'all got going on, but you know, let's keep talking. This may be somebody that's trying to sneak in or come up on you, but they got their eye on you. And this light has a red ring around it. So this is a lot of passion. But I also feel like this King of Wands is like wanting to win to the point where all they see is red if they can't get their way. But let's clarify. I don't know what's going on. But she got her legs crossed to this towards this King of Swords. Because if you know body language, the way that somebody hold hands, the way that they hug each other, the way that a person sits when they are sitting with a partner, it tells you more than not. And when a woman crosses her legs, or whoever, when they cross their legs or lean more towards their partner, that's where, you know, they showing that this mine. Okay, I'm with this. Okay, I don't want nothing else going on in this barbershop because it's a lot of fine men in here. It's a lot of fine men in here. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm keeping my eye on the prize because I be damned. Okay, it could be something like that. Okay. but it could be a threesome. Okay, move forward. But someone may be attracted to, like, maybe this Queen of Pentacles is attracted more to this King of Swords mind, but focusing on her grounded energy, which is, you know, her family, her support system, who supports her, her finances, whatever this energy is, right? Just really going over the books, okay? Make sure the refrigerator filled and all that type of stuff, okay? Let me see. What do you have here for these two kings and this queen? It may be that some of y'all are surrounded by kings, okay? Somebody is on their way, or somebody is waiting for a heartbreak, or thinking that someone, look at this. 3 of Wands came out again with the 5 of Cups. The 3 of Swords tried to come out at first. So this may be somebody in a crossed up situation. I'm unsure. But let's look at it. Waiting for some type of information. Okay, so who doing this though, y'all? 5 of Cups and a 9 of Swords. Who doing this? Somebody trying to make an offer to try it. Like, this may be that gaslighting energy that I got earlier. I picked up earlier. A tower is about to hit. Okay. Let's sit these here so I can look at them. I'm tell y'all what I got. Oh, it is a 3. It's a 3 of Cups, but it could be a celebration or somebody inviting you out, okay? But the 9 of Swords, okay, 9 of Swords, 5 of Cups, okay? The Tower, okay? 5 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. Okay, so there is a change. That's that financial healing coming in. You got to have a change. Sometimes it's like the 9 of Diamonds. Sometimes, you know, you got to let something go, let something out, right? Do some charity work or whatever it is that you have to do. Because when you give, even if it's not in the same, like, I guess it's like tithing, right? I guess that you could say it like that, but it's something about giving in order to receive. You let things go, let things out, or what have you. It's a change in health, change in status. But I feel as though someone may be coming in wanting to invite you somewhere here. You're going to already know it. There is some transformation that is going on. Someone may want to have some type of victory over what it is that you do and how you do it with this 3 of Pentacles. But I feel like y'all intuition going to be popping this week. Like, y'all not going to see nothing before it. Y'all not going to, stuff ain't going to get past you this week. If you are mindful, present, and aware, it's going to be hard for things to get past you this week. You're going to see and pick up stuff like, oh, okay, I don't know what that is, but okay, I see that what I need to do. And you're going to automatically know what to do because you got the High Priestess right here. Hold on, and the Moon. So it's like the veil. I don't even know if it's a veil anymore at this point, okay? I haven't talked to enough of y'all to even know if the veil is, like, people be like, the veil is thin. Bitch, where that hoe at? Where exactly is the veil? Tell me. I'm listening. I ain't seen it in a while. Now, I do get when it feels as though you've got to a space where I just don't see and I can't see. You got to clear it out regularly, especially with the way that these archonic devices have been trying to muddy the water for those of us who are highly intuitive. So you're going to have to be very motherfucking careful out here. You hear me? Because there's so much that is going on that is trying to keep people from awakening when we are in the age of awakening. I don't know if we're in the age of Aquarius yet, because every time I look, they say some different time. I just feel like we're in the age of bitch, you know, and you need to stand on what you know. Period. Okay? And continue to learn and grow. Because even with this tower that's coming through, I feel as though there is something here that is, you're having some type of breakthrough here. You're going to see something, feel something, hear something. It's something that is coming through that you won't be able to avoid. Okay, so that's cool. Let it be what it is. You know what I mean? Because what we do is we welcome change. If you don't want to welcome change and you don't want to be accountable for whatever it is that you, because when the tower hits, you sit in the rubble and be like, first you be like, ain't this a bitch? Second, you'd be like, okay, what is it that I need to pick up out of this rubble in order for me to continue to build? And what new things will I need to acquire? What information will I need? What resources do I need to go ahead and build this over again? Okay? Trying to figure it out. All right? So that's what I have with these cards. Let's do these other cards here quickly. I know that y'all don't have all day. Y'all need to calm down. I know that y'all don't have all day. I'm not trying to keep you in here all day. But I do like talking to y'all and being in the energy of service. I do. All right. Been around the world and I can't find my baby. Fuck that survival mode. Fuck that survival mode. Let me tell you something. Gentleness, ease, and grace is what will help you win the race. Gentleness, ease, and grace. I'm telling you, when you are not allowed, when you do not allow yourself to become pushed into survival mode, you know what I'm saying, which has a lot to do with the ego. Parts of the ego that is like, no, I gotta do this because this is what I always work. Is that really what I always work? Remember when you were a baby and you could just say when and somebody gave you a bottle, bitch? That's how God worked with you too. Do you know that? When you were a child and you were wet and uncomfortable, got a little shit on your ass, and you just say, when? And somebody runs to your aid. Now, they may not run when God sends the angels to cover you and fight for you and have charge over you. Things don't always work out the way that you may want them to. Things don't always look the way that you think that they should. Survival mode ain't nothing but something to keep you in the lower realms of activity. Keep you connected to the root of your lineage that you come here to break. Survival mode is meant for those who fear anything outside of love. If you fear love, you work love. When you love yourself and love the end all be all, the alpha and the omega, let me tell you something. You will realize that there is no reason to be in worry, despair, anxiety. There is no reason for you to be what? There is no reason for you to sit and wallow in what was and not welcome in what will be and what is. There is no reason for you to sit and ponder upon things that, I don't know. Well, you're not asking the right questions, or you're not listening for the right divine instruction when you go into survival mode. Survival mode is a beast. Been there, done it, got a t-shirt, okay? And sometimes it goes into, do you really know how to surrender? It's levels to surrendering. Do you really know how to surrender in the level in which you have already come to? Where you are now, do you know how to surrender? Do you know how to just sit back and let the Most High handle this? Do you really know how to sit back? Do you? Do you really? Because anybody can say that they know how. Oh yeah, because I just let it all go, but you still moving your feet. Were you required to continue to move your feet like that? Were you required to go and do that like that? Were you required to go and make that happen in the way that you tried to? And you learn when your blessing come different, in a different type of way. You learn that you need to sit your ass down when you are told to sit the fuck down and be taken care of. Let me handle this. It's like, some of y'all be wanting y'all. I had a conversation with somebody over the weekend about talking about good girls want good dudes. And that was funny to me, whatever. But if you want somebody that's gonna make you feel safe, basically, because that's what hood dudes do, you know what I'm saying? Especially the ones that really be about protecting you, you know what I'm saying? They ain't let nobody talk to you crazy. They ain't allow nobody do nothing to you. They gonna make sure that you good. All right, but that's any dude with morals, values, and knows what, a woman's worth and what the woman's value is to them. They gonna stand on their 10 about it. So don't you think that God will do that for you too? Don't you think that the angels that God sends to have charge over you will do that for you too? Don't you think your ancestors and all of those beautiful, 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 beautiful spirits of the highest order, don't you think that that's what they'll do for you as well? Why she take me over there? Why she take me over there? Yeah, it can be uncomfortable. It can be uncomfortable to just surrender. That can be uncomfortable because you be like, woo, I'm so used to, woo, child, what? I'm so used to, you so used to doing so much, and then it can be uncomfortable just having to see, you need to set your ass down. Because remember when you were a child, well, I don't know about child, but I ain't like people tell me what to do when I was little. Okay. So I knew that's uncomfortable. You got to wait, like, you need to sit down and wait. I don't understand why I got to do what you said. But the authority of all authorities, the righteous judge come through and say, I said, okay. All right. Now the thing went through. Ooh, she just turned 23. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. 23. Ooh, she's in a 5 year. She finna go through it, ain't she? She finna go through a rite of passage, y'all. She in a 5 year. OMG. We got 222 likes. she in a 5-year. Baby, let me tell you something right now. You're going to go up and through there in your 5-year. You're going to be okay. You about to realize, because you on the cusp of, you know, going, because by the time you're 25, you're going to figure some shit out. So these next 2 years, enjoy yourself, but this one finna be interesting. This one finna be interesting. I say she finna be 23. I say she finna be 23. I say she finna be 2, 3. She just turned 23. Oh, man, I remember that. I remember that. I don't remember like it was yesterday, but I remember 23, though. Just having some fun. All right, live your life, young wolf. All right, what do you have here for anybody else that needs to hear whatever they need to hear on this beautiful Sunday? Yes. What information do you have for these beautiful people here on the House of Oshun TV? What do you have here for these beautiful people? Inner Earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. This is a new beginning, like they said. Some of you are in a space where you are really seeing how you are connected to the to Mother Earth, right? I was explaining to somebody a couple of days ago about connecting to the grid, right? You go outside and really allow yourself to be barefoot in the wilderness, in the earth. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you, Queen Diamond. I appreciate you. You are connecting to the earth grid, especially for those of you who are really, really spiritual. A lot of spiritual people, people who live more outside of instead of grounded in this space, centered in this space, right? Being both spiritual and practical. I feel like it's a half and half, like on cartoons. If they fill your body with some dirt up to your navel, and then they fill the upper part of your body with water, that's what the half and half look like. Whatever. Stairway to heaven, child. So there's something here about connecting with your world tree as well as laying the foundations for your future. Go ahead and continue to move forward as you should, okay? Yeah. Oh, there's the card. I'm reading the card. All right. So there's a path that has already been set for you. I feel as though it's very much so connected to something with Mother Earth. The thing about it is, a lot of the information that you will be getting will be when you go out and get grounded. Get around some water, get around some grass. Y'all can go over there with my friends. I'm going to tell them you're coming. I'm going to be like, yeah, I got some people stopping up here to come see y'all. They going to like it. Take them some type of little berries. Nuts or something. Might as well take them some nuts. Took your man some nuts. All right. The throat chakra is very important as well. I feel as though the way that you communicate and how you will be needing to communicate in the near future is going to take a toll on you. The reason I say that is because there's something that is coming up and out of you, okay, that you've been holding off and blocking. It's right here. I'm looking at it. Been holding off and blocking it. I don't know why your ears look like fallopian tubes, but I'm going to have to figure it out. I'm going to have to write it down. I ain't got any pen. What the fuck does that mean? Your ears look like fallopian tubes. And then when you think about it, let me see. Because they didn't say that for nothing, all right? And it will probably mean something different to everybody, but I'm going to look it up for myself, for my own personal inquiries. All right, so there's something here. There may be an otter, something about an otter. Maybe your spirit animal is an otter. I also feel here that there's a lot of information that you will be electrified. Do you understand? Because it's also important to remember that a number of the... I came across a post like this the other day too, but he was explaining it another type of way, and I'm like, yeah, people really need to, okay, whatever. But you know, we have a lot of minor chakras, you know, in our fingers and all over, right? Our feet, different parts of our legs, all throughout our body. We have a lot of minor chakras that connect to the energy centers, right? That's why certain chakras, when affected, can, and anything that is we do not catch before it hits us in our bodies can affect us physically, right? So there's something here to do with you really needing to get out and connect because of those minor chakras in the feet. This is going to help you to really feel alive again, okay, with this inner earth. But this also has to do with what it is that you've been holding on to, what has grown in you that you are really going to pull out of you to lay the foundations for where you are going. These are the fallopian tubes that I saw. I'm not a doctor, but I play one on YouTube. Let me see. Thank you, J-Lo. What do you have here for something with quartz crystals as well. It may be quartz crystals, or what are the green aventurine may be important as well. It's any green crystal, any clear crystal. Hello, thank you. All right, there are pillars of truth within you. There are pillars of truth that you are connected to. A lot of y'all have some very strong ancestry that is standing solid on what it is that you are creating. A lot of things have been protected because of bad building friends infiltration. It's very important to remember that you can only be delayed but not denied. But also, what is also very important, that is what is for you, what it is that you came to do, is simply unique to you, okay, no matter what. So some things are not revealed until it's time for it to be revealed. There's a lot of algae here. Yeah. Okay. I told y'all it was a talkative day. Okay. Thank you. What information do you have here? Thank you, legionary. Okay. I'm also a DJ. All right. What do you have here for whoever needs to hear what's going on? Karmic board clearing. Karmic board clearing. Karmic board clearing on your daddy forehead. Karmic board clearing. Karmic board clearing. Crystal clear. Energetic clearing. Rewrite your story. Live your truth. That goes right with laying foundations. Boop, 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 boop. All right, y'all being cleared out, man. I really like it. You know what I mean? Come fast with me, baby, so you can go on here and jump in this thing. How your daddy did. That's how I had my third child. Now, rewrite your story. Live your truth. This is so important. Let me tell you why. Because I feel like whoever this is, you're going to be very busy, very productive. But there's a lot of information coming through rapidly, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 10. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. 5 directions. They are giving you the option to choose, but just know you will not be able to snooze. No hitting the alarm time out. Okay, 15 minutes. Okay, 20 minutes. I'm talking to myself right there for real. Okay, like I just need a little more time and wake up an hour later. I do not like that, so I'm not gonna do it this week. Can't say that about next week though. Y'all, your light body is being activated. It's time for you to really step into who you are and be who you are. And I really encourage this. Y'all have no idea. I encourage you to live in your truth. I encourage you to be all that you can be. Go back to when they used to encourage that when you were very young. And it seemed like everybody was in one accord. Oh, this baby can do whatever they want to. This baby can be whoever they want to. Because somewhere down the line, it got switched up, didn't it? Not no more. Karmic board clearing. So this means that someone has done a lot of the work that is being opened up. A lot of work that you have done has a lot to do with you clearing the slate, cleaning the slate. So whatever generational cycles that you have broken, whatever it is that has happened in the past, I don't know how many years, months, or whatever this is, with the work that you have done, and it's evident, you will know, because this is a light body activation. This is a lot of information that is coming through, and your soul man is going to be even more with the soul man. So the soul man is like your, what they would call your spirit man. Soul man, spirit, okay, whatever. All right. I was shown something about 2 years ago about the soul man, and I still have not found any information about what they showed me, so whatever. But I'm a firm believer in the soul man. A lot of times people, you know, discount that in a certain type of way. It's not my business, because, you know, they showed me how this works. Okay. So some of you are getting a new lens in your lighthouse, if that makes sense. So we're going to say that, okay? Because when the soul man is refined and when it is spinning in the direction that it needs to, please go look at how the lighthouses, that mechanism inside the lighthouses. That's how I see y'all. That's how I see me. Some of your lenses are being cleared, cleaned out. You no longer have that same lens. It's the equivalent of getting a new crown, right? Elevating to a new space, or moving at your own pace and not worried about the race. This has to do with you living in your truth. Because when we live in our truth, and we're in our truth, when we live in what we came here to be and how we came here to be it, You don't have no problems with how things were, what you were connected to. You don't have time for all of that, because where you are now, you've been elevated. You went through some type of evolution, whoever this is. And it's like so much help and support is coming to you. The download that's coming with this is huge. That's why you got to get grounded first and go ahead and begin, because that's the thing about beginning. That's the thing about saying where you going and what you going to do and all that. And your big parent, we're going to call it the big parent. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And the big parent come through and like, this is what I've laid out for you. Okay, if you're going to let me be the authority in which I am, this is what I laid out for you. This is how I laid it out for you. I'm trying to figure it out. What? And boom, this is a walkthrough, baby. This is a walkthrough of when you say yes to certain parts, right? Because there's a lot of, okay, yeah. So getting your hands in some dirt is going to be important as well. Keep you some dirt around you, okay? Keep you some dirt around you. And that may even have to go with remembering your own dirt. You know what I'm saying? Because oftentimes I think that the more that we ascend and spiritually expand, right? The more that we evolve and more we say yes to our process, sometimes people become so, they stray further from the truth. The truth is all that you've been through and what it is that you've accomplished, what you've overcome, the things, you know, the darkness, how you probably played the villain and then you became the victim, the perpetrator, whatever that is. One way or another, you done been through some shit. So as you continue to go on your journey, they want you to also remember the foundation, right? You're laying new foundations, but that doesn't mean that you don't have these other foundations that you must remember. This is what keeps us grounded in not being so egotistical or creating some type of identity that I don't know anything about that. I've always been a spiritual person. I've always been so connected to God. I haven't been through any of those things. I've never I've never had unprotected sex. How the fuck you get them 3 kids? I've never had unprotected sex. I've never dealt with a thug. What are thugs? They're so low vibrational. No, you have to remember where it is that you come from, because a lot of your story stems from there. You wouldn't have been able to make it where you are if you ain't go through shit, basically. So, you know, you don't want to be in a space where your ego take over to the point where you drown out that light body activation that apparently is happening here. I would never do that. Who is Steven? Bitch, Steven got a conversation y'all had in his phone. What is you even saying? You know, they have those AI generated things now. There's no way I said or went through any of that with Steven. Oh my God, I would never deal with anyone like him. Oh no. I've never had a 5-finger discount. That would never happen. I've never stolen anything. Charlotte's man. Oh, please. I've never stolen anything from Charlotte. I would never steal anything from anyone. I've never done a 5-finger discount. But when you're in a car with Charlotte's man and Charlotte pulled up on y'all, what does pull up mean? I've actually never been in a car with a man. What do you have here for these beautiful people? What do you have for these beautiful people? Sword of light. Gonna keep that thing right. Sword of light. Gonna keep that thing right. Sword of light. Gonna keep that thing right. Okay. Divine protection. Cords cut. A breakthrough energy. Boom. So you get your light body activation, and then boom, you are given or protected with a sword of light to keep that thing right. Divine protection. And okay, cords cut. And see, that's the thing too. Oftentimes people want to do a lot of rituals and ceremonies and things like that about cutting cords with people that you really ain't got a strong connection with. You don't have to do all that, because once you say yes to your process and continue to elevate, they wouldn't be able to cipher energy from you or do certain things no way. The more that you raise your vibration, your frequency, the more that you say yes to your process and you have this strong connection to those of the higher realms who really want to serve humanity. That's what it's all about, serving humanity. I'm so glad I don't feel like crying no more. God, dog. Woo! All right, you got the sword of light to keep that thing tight, okay? So let me get one more card that I'm going to clarify, then we're going to get up out of here. Oh, Canoke's still in here? I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. J-Lo, Dee still in here? What information do you have for these beautiful people? They are so beautiful. I don't know if y'all been told, but y'all are very beautiful people. You know why? Because I got a feeling. I got a feeling. Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. So this is about to be expansive. This is big dog energy. Big dog. Billy go groove. Okay. This big dog energy, baby. I don't know what to tell you. Y'all can be open to it if you so choose. If you know that you are protected. If you know you are connected like a Rolex necklace to the higher realms. Okay. Make up your mind. Your eyes may change. Somebody may have lighter eyes than what they had before. Maybe the eye white is changing. That means clarity. So much clarity coming through, baby. You ain't gonna know what to do. Okay. Bubbles. Bubbles of light. Bubbles of information. It's something about bubbles, not orbs. Bubbles. Okay. There's an eagle. There's a dove. The dove of truth. The dove of love. Excuse me, y'all. That was rude, wasn't it? Okay, because I would never cough like that in front of people. All right. There's a lot of fire with this sword of light. Okay, burning away things that no longer serve you. The cords are going to be cut with precision, because that's the mission of the sword of light. Cutting things with precision. Breakthrough. Let me tell you something. Tell Archangel Michael to you, because angels got swords. I don't know what y'all be talking about. Oh, no. Oh, no. The angels would never do that. They're so loving, and they're so, yeah, they all about that love. But they also righteous. They about that righteous judgment, too. Okay. Trying to figure it out. Whatever. I've been witness her. Okay, move forward. This is, man, let me tell you something about this right here. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my God, my God, my God. Let me tell you something about this fiery energy. This sword of light, now it may not just be angels, okay? This is a powerful something that is being used to cut these cords. All you got to do is say the word. All you got to do is go into meditation and say that it is so. Especially for those of you on the middle path, okay? I know people talk about the left path and the right path and all that right there. But for those of you on the middle path, all you got to do is sit in this and say it is so. Because I really do see here where there's a lot that is going to be removed. People are going to be crying. You may even find that when this cord is cut, when this sword of truth, this sword of light begins to be activated after you raise your body of light, your consciousness, when you raise your frequency, when you get this light body activation and you get this new lens for your lighthouse, what you're about to find is that when you say things, when you command things with love, compassion, wisdom, clarity, you are clear about what it is that you are commanding. This sword of light is breakthrough energy. It's going to cut a lot of the delays. It's going to cut a lot of the fog. It's going to cut a lot of the anything that is trying to bog you down, blacken you out, trying to keep you from moving further into these Arcturian light codes. All right, these evolutionary downloads. This is innovative energy. This is energy that is coming through because you said yes. Okay, the Galactic Federation is saying we on our way. We have things to display. So what I'm seeing here with this, man, I don't know who this is with this sort of light, because there is a number of beings that this does connect to that I'm seeing now. But just remember that the angels that stand on all four corners of the earth, all four corners of this place, also hold these as well. It's very important. I also feel as though if you are, this for my tarot readers out there that don't even know that they caught up in, it's a fucked up game. Real quick, where Kanoke at? Because Kanoke had to bring me back to earth when I get to top my desk. Where'd she go? For the readers out there who don't know that y'all are caught up in some very fucked up shit, like a handful of y'all. Okay, there, Kanoke. Okay, cool. Because I ain't trying to go too far with this, Kanoke. Because I done talked about this throughout this year, and it really ain't for everybody to hear, because a lot of people ain't caught up in this same type of simulation, but it does have to do with gang stalking. It does have to do with a swinging mechanism that is not here on earth, that is there's a number of people that are tied into this. There are a number of people who are not on the light side of things. And I know sometimes people get the light confused. Be not confused. You need to know who you working for. You don't just up and do this. You need to know who you working for and what is your motive. Your motive does not have a whole lot to do with you. You are just a vessel. But for the readers and the spiritual people who are caught up in that vortex or that simulation that these, I don't know where these motherfuckers came from. I just need y'all to know that y'all need to hop on this train. Gather yourself, make sure you drink a lot of water, eat a lot of fruit and vegetables and stuff like that. Gather yourself so that you can come out of whatever this is these people have tried to put you in, these things, because they working for things, and it's a whole lot of them. They watching now. They've been watching all year. They be watching to steal. This thing also filters information from one person to the other. Bitch, if I go up and through there, we'll be in here all night. But I do need my other co-workers, my real co-workers that's really standing on business, you know what I'm saying? And know that they're not tripping out. You are not tripped out. I done seen it for years. And to be on the other side of that is just like, I wish that I could, because that's my problem, and I had to pull back. My problem has always been, who else is this happening to? Bitch, get yourself out of it first. All right, let me go on back. Where the thing? But I really need them to stand on business and really take care of themselves, because it's not no game. It's not. This is a covert operation. So for those of you who really want to get tapped back in and do what it is that you came here to do, how you came here to do it, but also do it in a different way, you're going to need to tap into this energy today, not tomorrow. Yeah, born to learn. What is this inner earth? And dark and light cannot exist together. That's why we have to make sure that when we are activated and when we are in our light energy, we are in it as much as possible. Because the moment that you lower your frequency, the motherfucker be standing there on the side like double dutch. Waiting to jump in. Okay, we can send it through now. She fucked up. She got frightened of something. She got scared of something. She started worrying about something. She started pitying herself. Whatever the fuck it is, bitch. Check that shit as you go and move on. I'm telling you right now, I ain't telling you nothing I heard, baby. Let me see what's happening. Get these folks one more word right quick, because we've been in here for quite some time. Yes, Rudolph. Yes, Rudolph. What is this inner earth? Boop, boop, boop. Breakthrough energy, laying foundations. And that goes with the tower, right? You sit there and see what is salvageable, what is okay, this big breakthrough that's coming through, right? Some of you may even be in a space where you have this epiphany. This is an epiphany to the point where right before you get the download, you start going in, right? You may even move into some very grounded energy, like some earth sign energy. And you may begin to reorganize, clearing the clutter, cleaning up, moving things around. Now you need a fresh perspective, right? Maybe some of y'all are taking a vacation out of nowhere, whatever this is. That's that tower coming through, boom, and to the moon, baby. Some of y'all may go up there and come on back. I don't know your life. Okay. Okay, Flow Priestess. All right, what is this karmic board clearing? Because, and that's the other thing too, because even with the karmic board clearing and with the, you know, interference and people try to interfere with people who, like, that part of the game already gone, it's over with. Like, bitch, gone on now. Okay, I played your little game. Okay, so going on, ho. And it's like they don't know how to stop. So that's why you stand on what you standing on. You bring and lift yourself up and you connect with higher realms, higher energy, higher spirit. You connect with God. You put yourself in a space where you almost about to float up out of here. That's how you feeling daily. You're light, you're light, you're light. I'm telling you, this ain't number crown and white light, purple and white light. Silver energy. Some of you may have silver in your aura. That's that wisdom, man. It's that wisdom coming through, baby. I'm trying to tell you. I'm here for it. Look at that. The Queen of Swords, Queen of Information, the Queen of Knowledge, the Queen of knowing something about every goddamn thing, the Queen of Intellect, but also intuitive. Very intuitive when it comes to the crown activity. This is you piercing that veil or piercing through to that soul star chakra, right? Or just piercing through and connecting outwardly, however far you are going. This has a lot to do with you making up your mind and sticking to what it is that you are discerning. When you connect to your star player at this time, you are going to be amazed at how your days are going to change. Some of you are given more time in the day to get things done, if that makes sense to you. Some of you may even be in a space where you go through a filtering process as far as your body. So you may get the hives. Now, cancel and transmute. You don't need it. You hear me? This is for who I'm talking to. Cancel and transmute to anybody else. Don't accept that as what you're going to do. But it's like a shedding of skin. So it's like when babies get the hives, adapting to this world. Some of you may have like either the hives. There's a filtering. You might start sweating in certain spaces that you ain't sweat in a long time. This is some type of release that needed to happen in those different orifices of your body in order for you to release some things that you didn't even know were blocked. Y'all got something going on so major, I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to tell you like this. Hold on, bitch, because it's about to be a ride. Hello. Okay. Trying to figure it out. But I do feel as though everything that you see, you're going to see it. You're going to be able to see things quicker. Discern. The ability to discern things much quicker. Ability to see through things. Ability to know what, like this is precognitive, which is very interesting to me. Precognitive, where people can predict the next 10 minutes. Those types of people that in the next 10 minutes, this person gonna do this. In the next 10 minutes, this is gonna happen. In the next 10 minutes, blah, 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 right? That's very interesting to me when used accurately. Okay, I know somebody don't use it right, and that's why he looked the way he look. Bitch, stop doing shit. Okay, thinking it's attractive. It's gonna make you unattractive, hope. Okay, what is this Sword of Light? Some of you are breaking the ice. Breaking the ice. Something with Antarctica. Some of you may be connected to Antarctica. So I was watching Redacted. REDACTED channel. For research purposes. About, a month or two ago. And they were talking about Antarctica. And they had some people on there that worked over there in Antarctica. And a lot of that stuff isn't even the government. They say the government doesn't fund it. It's private funding. And then you have people who, say so many things about Antarctica, but I just feel like it's something with the northern and the southern hemisphere, and how close certain people are and how it affects them has a lot to do with what the fuck are they doing over there. Pissing me off, just fucking with people. You want all the information, the aliens. Okay, I'm gonna stop. What is this Sword of Light, honey? The Knight of Swords. Maybe some throat chakra activation for you, okay? Maybe some of y'all used to speak Altima and now you speak Red. And you used to speak Toyota Corolla and now you speak Bentley, okay? When you think about speaking, okay? The car dealerships are different. The people who go to these places is different, okay? Maybe that's what's happening. Okay, it's the Sword of Truth. It's a Sword of Light, but this Knight of Swords is giving Sword of Truth to me. Judgment and the Nine of Pentacles. You've come a long way. It's time for a renewal. Are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? All right, y'all. We're finna go for real in a second. Trying to figure it out. That's right, Queen of Diamonds. Do anything else, but don't stop. Don't stop standing on your 10. Don't stop moving forward. Don't stop feeling love within so that you can experience it without. The Moon and the Two of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you need to do, how you need to reprioritize or what have you, they are giving you that information. Any secrets that you need that to be revealed to you, be careful. See, some of y'all be going into this energy and all of a sudden you ask, what Anthony? Did Anthony really go to work? And then all the information come through and you ain't even ready. Now you pulling your hair out. Barely got edges. Pulling your hair out. Stop. Be careful what you ask for. You just might see it. You just might get it. Okay. Especially in this energy. This is powerful, y'all. Studying and learning is going to be important as well. How to utilize this integrated energy. How to utilize what it is that is going on. Some of y'all may have to go into hermit mode for some time. Okay. Some of you may have to go into hermit mode for some time so that you can get it together and realize what's your new mind. Okay. Let me see, y'all. Okay, Kano. Oh, you must have known I was looking over there at you. I'm like, did Kano say something? I'm finna get ready to go. Where'd J-Lo go? Arcturian light codes, baby. What is this? Evolutionary download, recalling power. King of Cups. All right. It's that love energy coming through. Okay. Some healing going on. Evolutionary downloads when it comes to something here. Thinking of the future with love in your heart. Realizing that you are connected to the Father. Child. My goodness. I must say. I just wish y'all nothing but happiness, peace, and prosperity on y'all journey. You know that? Why wouldn't I wish that for you? Child. It's over. It's done. It's a wrap. 10 of Swords and the Hierophant. Something is being removed from you. This is a high priest or a high priestess. It could be a high priestess as well. But the Hierophant, there's something that is over with. The way that you used to do things is over with. There go the World card. New beginnings are coming in. 2 of Cups, relationships, clarity. There's some healing, some divine masculine healing within. Something is taking you back to where it is you find joy. I'm really liking it on the mundane level. Let's get back mundane, okay? Because y'all know if we go up into the spiritual thing, we'll be there all night. A message coming through here. Okay, so there's a message coming through about what it is that you are working on, what you have built, something about your foundation, some type of prospect here. Queen of Cups, that's that love energy again. Someone may have been in a space where they were limited mentally, and that's why they could not reach out, or they could not make a choice, a valid choice. But they had to go into this 4 of Swords to really sit with the information. Okay, but let's move back a little bit. Because that was almost about to go into a friendship, love, relationship type thing. Okay, love readings are on Patreon on the indie side. Okay, over there in the foyer. There's some indie reads over there if you want indies. Okay. All right, for a small investment of $7. Okay, you can go and listen to the love reads as well as the indie reads, the general reads, with information that I'm sure you may find useful. So with this page of Cups and the 6 of Cups, somebody is coming in to apologize about what they did, how they hurt you, whatever. And that comes with a light body activation. Oftentimes, you know, not only do people feel that your essence is no longer available, your energy is no longer available, you are no longer available, they also feel that you have elevated, which also, of course, comes across as being unavailable, right? So what happens is when you level up, evolve, or what have you, someone from the past or something remnant of the past or the way that you used to do things when you were a child, something is being restored. This has come with the family tree, 10 of Cups. 8 of Wands, someone wants to communicate with you. This may be about a commitment or what have you. Someone may have lied, hurt you. Something happened, child. I'm so tired of the 7 of Swords. I'm going to throw this bitch out this dick. This and bad bill going to have to go. Okay, I get tired of seeing, I get tired of discussing betrayal, lies, deceit on the next Dragon Ball Z. God damn. Somebody that you blocked. Okay, somebody is blocked. Okay, hold on. God damn. Get tired of seeing it. I do. I know it exists. I know it exists. I know that we can't have one thing without the other. The polarities. Okay. I totally get it. Like I got your father. All right? Let us be clear, darling. Let's be clear, darling. Yes? Okay. Y'all remember when I gave y'all some of these? I was selling these and gave y'all some of these. When I first got them, I was like, bitch. Because remember when I first got these in that Leo read, these things was magical. I don't know if they still magical. Finna see. Let me see right quick. I got a little time on my hands. But yeah, when you begin to elevate or evolve and you really are working on yourself, you know what I'm saying, and you really ain't taking no more shit, you've grown out of whatever it is that connected you to certain people, that sort of light comes through and cuts the connection between you and other people, right? That sort of light comes through and clears things out that no longer serve you, that you have no idea that they are even connected to you in any type of way. Because again, since we were born, we have a lot of these different cords that are connected to different people in our family, as well as cords that are waiting to connect to people that we meet, right? And we meet people in school, we meet people at work, we meet all these different people, depending on how much energy, how much of an energetic exchange that we have with certain people, how many different types of emotions that we share with them. That's gonna be the cord that connects you to that person. And I look at it like plugging into a socket. Okay, that's how your dad will look at it too. All right, let me see, honey. What do you have here? What is this sword of truth for, my beautiful people? What do you want to tell them? Ace of Staffs. Okay. Once something is cut away from you, this divine protection comes in and allows you to be who you came here to be, with this future thinking, this new way of doing things, this divine masculine healing within, in order for you to really love upon yourself and other people, but also take action. Be the provider. Do the things that need to be done. Listening to the feminine, right? Whether it's a relationship or not, but the divine feminine listens to the masculine. That's how I look at it. Looks at the masculine like, you know, I really love pink roses, and I would love to have those planted outside. It would make me feel so awesome, and I could go cut them once a month or something like that. And the divine masculine within is like, big. So what we're gonna need to do is go to the store. We're going to have to get all of the fertilizer. We're going to have to get us a little book. Try to figure this out. Okay? We're going to make us a little bank. Now, okay. The divine masculine within got the instructions. That's why some of y'all get mad when you meet a divine masculine outside. You get mad when they got instructions for you, don't it? I don't need nobody telling me what to do. Yes, the fuck you do. Some of y'all do. I don't need nobody telling me what to do. I don't need nobody this and that. Yes, you do. Especially my young gals. Men be having some very valuable... I learned so much from men in my life. I don't know what to tell you. If you ain't willing to listen to no goddamn nobody, okay? You can listen to these damn women all you want to, child. Okay? Be careful with the ones that's, you know, stuck in their ways and think that everything is just one way. And okay? You be careful with that, young girls. But overall... information coming through, creative clutch. So your creativity gonna be clutch in the next season, okay? It's something that is being held on. Like I told y'all earlier, something was held on to and only going to be offered to you until you went through these steps, until certain things were out the way. Because y'all gotta remember, sometimes we be wanting something, but it don't be time, because it be some people in the way, and some people that you may not even see that are in the way, that you gotta get out the way. They gotta get out the way. You just gotta stay in your space and do what you came here to do, step by step. You see that? Some of y'all got wings growing out the back of y'all head. I don't know what type of motherfuckers y'all is. This may be somebody that's a reptilian. And I know that I told this one girl, I was like, you know you a reptilian though, right? Because she was interacting with them and all that. I'm like, them your people. Oh, no, it's not. I'm like, bitch, them is your people. That don't mean that everybody interact with them, that's their people. But some people, when you look into their energy, they are interacting with them because that's part of their people. They, you know, you can be as human as you want to be. Being human gets tiring. The more that you evolve, ascend, and spiritually expand, the better. Because you tap into this energy. You tap into more of who you are on a whole other... Like, if we... That's not how they say, oh, if we use our brains and our energy the way that this, that, and the others, we would be able to accomplish far more and but much more quicker than what we usually do, and blah, 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 blah. Everybody ain't ready for that smoke. Better take your time. That girl was a reptilian. Okay, whatever. And I always knew that too, because when she was younger, leave it alone. Every soldier got a story to tell. I done been through it all. All right, what is this light codes, child? Do some dancing, okay? Ten of Swords. It's over. It's a wrap. You getting your power back after going through a whole lot. This is getting your power back. Look, he got stabbed in the ass. Retrieving your power, recalling your power, reclaiming your power, past life, present power. There are parts of you that are needed in this space, and that's where those light codes come in. There are parts of you that need to be reactivated. Some things are laying dormant because of some of these human experiences that you took a little too personal. Sometimes we take some of the wrong shit. We took that a little too personal. Yeah, we took that a little too personal. It wasn't meant to be taken that personal, you know. To the point where we busting out the bando, right? It wasn't meant for us to take it that personal to the point where we really stop ourselves, hold ourselves back, okay? Because that's what, you know, having to fend for or fight for something has to do with. Because a lot of stuff don't have to be fought for. You just got to keep on showing up every day and making shit happen. But somebody did something to, maybe it's a tear or a cut on the thigh. This may be something with that tendon that's somewhere up in there or something like that. Something with a tendon. Sleeping wrong, sleeping bad, have a nightmare and having a nightmare and thinking that, you know, let me tell you something. Every dream about death or somebody dying doesn't necessarily mean that's what's going to happen. It's important that you tap into what type of gift you have and where has it shown and proved that is what's going on. That is how it is happening, you're saying. It's very important, you know, because this may be somebody having a dream about something and it's really about you taking time out to look at life from a different perspective. Like some people actually have near-death experiences. Then we have people who have these certain types of dreams or huge awakenings that come in the form of a movie reel that shows you certain things that you need to experience real quick to wake your ass up. Like you need to wake the fuck up with the wings out your damn head. Somebody's head really got wings back here. Now, I wanted one of them little crowns with the wings on it. I wanted some real big ones. My son talking about, that's not, I was like, you can shut up. I like crazy looking shit. I like wild shit. I like, you know, doing shit, whatever. Y'all just ain't seen it like that. Y'all saw me in my dresses, my Indian dresses. Regardless of, you know, whatever. Bitch, I'm gonna wear whatever I want to have I'm feeling. Better figure it out. I want one of them things, child. All right, let me get those. I'm gonna go. What is this Ten of Swords? I'm gonna go. Three of Swords. Hurt, pain. Okay? Recalling your power from anything that may have hurt you, anything that may have been a dagger in your chest, in your heart. You took it too personal from the start. A lot of folks don't like paying attention to red flags. That's a huge thing in our culture, a huge thing with people. I'm not gonna say our culture because a lot of people get fucked up and fucked off. Okay, here's the thing. We talked about this on Instagram once before. And I was discussing how certain cultures or certain places, like a lot of the continents and a lot of places in Africa, a lot of the women don't have some of the same or similar issues that we have over here when it comes to how we digest information, how we deal with our emotions. Have you paid attention? Asia, have you paid attention? The only time you can see that they deal with their, because it's a physical representation of how people deal with their emotions and, you know, how they were brought up to deal with certain things. I bullshit you not. I'm not saying that they don't go through some of the same stuff. I'm saying that they process the information and do things a little differently. And that's why I need y'all Western motherfuckers. Excuse me, everybody that ain't over here in the West. A lot of y'all Western motherfuckers gonna have to wake up. Okay? Because the Westerners process information differently. They're not taught certain things in school, okay? And if they are taught that in school, they'll go out and teach other people and they trying to use shit on themselves and their family. I'm just saying. But whatever this is that hurt you like that right there and you thought you was about to go up and out and through here, whatever this is that came and hit you like that in your chest and you thought that you were about to leave this place, you just all dramatic, acting like me. Oh, whatever this is. You gotta let all that go, and they about to show you something. Some of y'all finna relive something to the point where you ain't got no choice but to accept things for what they are. Somebody about to have a huge wake-up call when it comes to how they deal with drama, how they deal with endings that come out of nowhere, how they deal. This is all mental. Mental that leads into emotions, because both of these cards have air and water in them. This is about being able to communicate and control the water in the body with the mind. Simple. Doing that little thing that y'all be doing in a window while it's raining. Rain down on me. If you don't stop making 1990 videos, okay. Clouds appear closer. You don't know which way to go, how to go about. You going up and through there so that you can come out of there with the information that is needed for you to push forward, the information that is needed for you to move forward, the information that is needed for you to get off your damn ass and on your feet. Look out. I surrender. Do you surrender to who? You surrendering yourself over to somebody that's gonna keep on hurting you? Is that what you're doing? I know you a goddamn lie, ain't it? I know you is, ain't it? No, for real. I know you a damn lie. I gave this person every part of me. I did everything that they wanted, or whatever this is. It could be a job. Whatever it is. You really ain't got time for that. You wearing your root chakra on your head, so you really out of line. So whatever it is, that's how I know. Whatever it is that is about to be brought to the forefront of your awareness, there is no denying that whatever it is you went through was for a reason. And some people need to see the reason in full color, in living color. They need to bring that show back. It was funny. It was hilarious. Let me show you something. Look at that healing energy. Messages coming through about healing. People needing you to communicate with them even more so, okay? Everything is bumping and jumping with that Eight of Swords. This is fast-moving energy, fast-moving solar plexus energy, also fast communication. You're going to have to be able to think quickly on your feet at this time. Whatever it is that you pour out will be, you pour it out and it comes back to you. You plant something, it comes back to you. It sprouts legs. What up? I said what the fuck I said. It sprout legs. The Lovers and the High Priestess. All right? There is something that you intuitively know about a situation. Ten of Cups. It's something about a relationship. Something like that. I knew somebody was a pain in the ass right there. Y'all want to figure it out. And you can change with your partner and become a better person. And a model of what it is, you know. Things change. And every situation is, you know, has its own patterns and its own, you know, makeup or what have you, depending on you and the person. But it's like y'all showing somebody how to treat y'all now. Y'all showing somebody that you ain't who you were and this is who you really are. Because I think that sometimes y'all lose yourself in people. And when you find yourself losing yourself in somebody, you ask yourself, is it worth it? Because you know you're going to be resentful in about a minute. They may not be resentful. They may get used to you being lost within them. But here's that communication coming through, that star energy coming through, that healing energy coming through. Somebody wanted to communicate and wanted to make things right. They want a little commitment or something, a charity. This shit gonna go fast. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but this is cuffing season. And if you can make it through once, if you can make it through seasons, that's how I look at it. Because years, okay, because people can go through years not even really being in a relationship with each other. But the seasons, every season, y'all gonna be something new, something refreshed, something like, what is this, right? If you can make it through all of the seasons with a person, you can possibly in this day and time make it through a number of actual years with all these different seasons, winter, summer, spring, fall, whatever. Your star waiting on you. Somebody got an upper build. You know how them men that's under 6 feet got an upper build? They real wide up here. You know, got them little I used to find that so attractive on men that's built like Superman. But they got the wings right here. Okay. Somebody got them wings. Okay. Whatever. Finna go. Giving all that you could, you gave all that you could give, or you have given all that you can give. Look at that. See his rib showing. You have given all that you can give. You are in a space where there is nothing but clarity. There is nothing but what it is that you want to release yourself from, and it is being released. You see that? All right. You are in this space where you have no more tears to cry. Now you have, you know, tears in a bucket. Now you saying motherfuck it. You see that? You done been through enough. Somebody made up their mind. They like, I've been through enough. Sacral chakra. Sacral solar. Okay. This is you communicating with the higher realms about what it is that you want. Really being in that space. There go them roses that you planted, okay? I think I'll go plant some roses. Your divine masculine like, yeah, let's go plant some roses. All right. There he go again. I'm finna go. He brought his ass out again. King of Cups times 2. So I know there's somebody outside of you. I got time for that. It's a King of Cups that got fiery energy. He got a staff in his hand. But it could be his crook and flail and crook. Want to remove myself from the situation. My intuition popping and I want to work on it. It's going to be mind-blowing. Oh, shit. Somebody want to do this at any cost. We're going to make this happen at any cost. We're gonna work on this one thing after the other at any cost, by any means necessary. Some of y'all fucking with Malcolm. Okay. I like it. I better not find me now. Who dared out here put you in the mind of Malcolm? Because I'll be over there. It is the holidays, and I don't know who been acting up, but it's time for me to take your father for the holidays. Hey. Somebody dared acting up. I'm coming. Okay. You've been forewarned. As long as he ain't married or dead, because I'm sick of them ones. Okay. Married or dead. No dead ones for me. All right. Let me see, y'all. Well, he needs to give you your apology. Pull your energy back. He'll apologize. And if he don't, shit, because with some love you to come back. Okay, that's what they say. Let it go. And if it come back, shit, that's for sure. In this day and age, people don't know what love is. They think they do. They don't know what love is. Because if you know what the fuck love is, you move accordingly. Y'all better stand on business and step out here and move the way that y'all know how to move. Communication coming in. But this King of Cups right back right here. Look at him with his goatee. King of Cups always be like, this mine's. King of Swords tried to come back out. They go to King of Wands, look at the Seven of Cups, delusional, okay? Fantasy world, okay? Maybe somebody was trying this King of Wands. And y'all know the King of Wands, I don't know about, I'm not trying to say nothing about fire signs or nothing like that. This is just an archetype. But this King of Wands been acting up all year. Him and the King of Swords, I'm surprised the King of Swords didn't come out acting up earlier. But this one came out acting up. The King of Wands out here acting up. I'm gonna see who they gonna choose. I'm gonna see who they gonna choose. He watching the display. He watching the show, and he being watched. So somebody watching the watcher. You see what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Cause somebody always being watched. They be so busy watching other motherfuckers. Bitch, who watching you? Trying to figure it out. But yeah, that's Seven of Cups. So, maybe that King of Wands is an option. And trying to figure out what options you got, right? Or looking at you, trying to figure out what you gonna do. What you gonna do when we come through. Get crunk. Get crunk. Get crunk. What you gonna do when we come through? Crank it up. Crank it up. Crank it up. Stepping through, this is who you don't want to be tied down to. This is what I do. Play the role to get draped and go. My pockets on swole. Call me your front. It's slow. Okay, I'm just putting in. I went back in the day right there. All right. Kindness is the best weapon. You better be careful because shit, sometimes you got to go ahead and stand on business too, though. You be only so kind, and people can take your kindness for weakness. So then you got to really stand on your 10 about something right there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, how I'm moving. That's why you got to go and let it be known. Because, some people don't understand it. Anybody never been nice to them like that. And people that have been nice will let them run over them like that. You're going to have to figure out your situation, what you got going on. Shit. I be goddamn. That's why I stay over here. We love and life, but we also got a little fight. We just have to know when, we keep our swords sharpened, but we got to figure out what we gonna do, when we gonna do it, when we are divinely instructed. So okay, now you need to stand on it. Now you need to make some type of move. Now you need to do this, that, and the other, right? Because you got to know where you stand on this path. You got people who do stuff that ain't even supposed to be doing. They just doing it because they in agreement with whatever it is that is going on from their ego. So if you know that you are not the type of person that can get out here and harm people and do certain things because that's not even part of your makeup, you know what your genetic makeup is because it was in you before you was 7, before you got corrupted by this world. Now you got to be reprogrammed and pull all that other shit out and get back to the essence of who you are. So you got people who know how to kill them with kindness in their way, right? Just stand in your light. right? And allow, your spirit team to fight. You just say, blessings, whatever it is. Then you got people who are meant to be, it's the equivalent of the military. You got certain people that's meant to be on the front line. You got certain people that's meant to be up in the aircraft. You got certain people that's, you know what I'm saying? You got Navy, Army, Marines. They say the Marines is crazy. And the water people. You a water person, bitch. You throw it out, get out there. Okay, they said the Marines is crazy. That's what I heard. I had one stalking me one time. I never fuck with a Marine again. Ever. People tell me they from the military now. I got PTSD. I got PTSD from military people. Shit. I don't know what they be doing to y'all out there. I was too young to even be dealing with that person. I was like, I never date or deal with another person from the military again. I don't know what type of them SEALs. Child, that's some Navy SEALs. Navy, the Marines, the Army. I don't know what about the private groups. I don't know, man. I don't get into all this. I'm just talking about spiritual stuff. As if. But yeah, even in the spiritual perspective, though, seriously, that's, you gotta know what kind of spiritual warrior you are. And there are departments the same way that the military has departments. Everything that Bad Built does on this earth that is reflective of the light energy, everything that God created, the Bad Building Friends created the opposite of, to make you feel comfortable in this world or put you in a realm of comfort when you know something just ain't right. All right, I'm finna go because I'm gonna start just talking. All right. All right, Miss Akers. Hey, where Catherine been? Miss Catherine, where you been? Air Force, thank you. Okay, Air Force. I couldn't get them out. There's so many branches. The Air Force, the Navy, the Marines. Bye, baby. Later. I'm gonna go too, child. I know, Queen Diamond. This one of them days y'all just in here, ain't it? This one of them days. All right, but we finna go for real in a second here, y'all, for real. Let me see now. I don't know what you're gonna have to do with 3 vets. You're gonna have to figure it out. They be having some good information though, because they done seen a lot and been through a lot. They have a lot of good information, because a lot of people from the military are the King of Swords or the Knight of Swords, right? Or just, you got to figure out if any of those vets are wands. They are very passionate about hurting shit, figuring stuff out to hurt it and manipulate it and try to figure out stuff for, the wrong reasons, especially if they really went over there and had to do some stuff that they don't even like to talk about. They don't like to talk about with nobody, especially those. So you got to figure out what kind of vets you're dealing with. You were married to one for 19 years? Who, Bucky? They are. Look at Kadok talk about. They are interesting. It's other level. Okay? Especially when they first come back, or when they haven't. I don't know, man. I did some pro bono work at the VA one time. The VA is really interesting. The Veterans Hospital. It's an interesting place. It has a unique smell. Lots of people to talk to. Okay. All right. Let me get 2 more cards. I'm finna go. What do you have here for these beautiful people, child? Justice. At the end of the day, that's what's going to play. This is karmic justice, right? The load that you have been carrying, however long you've been carrying it, you need to know that you are led. Where you are led, you are fed. This is your food. Okay, with the 7 of coins. I also feel as though where you have had to bend, but you did not break. See his back? You bent, but you did not break. You bent, but you are not broken, right? So whatever it is that you are standing on business about, this is that karmic justice. This is also that karmic board clearing. The laws are being balanced out. A lot of the universal laws and a lot of things that are at play at this time, you are going to really be able to see it in action quickly. This is swift justice. This is swift justice. Once you really get to this space where you are laying the foundation for something new, watch how things begin to change around you, you see. Yep, 6 of Cups. You may be in a space where you are looking back at, something, things are finally going down. The sun is setting on some things that you held on to. The sun is setting on the way that you used to be. There may even be the sun setting on you waiting for something, some type of clarity from, it could be a person, but you no longer see how you could fill your cup the same way that you used to, how you could even pour into other people the way that you used to. The sun is setting on it. You see that? Okay. Been around the world and I can't find my baby and I don't know when, I don't know why. Why he's gone away and I don't know where he can be. To my baby, but I'm gonna find him. Ooh, had a quarrel. All right. Blue face. Don't it look like she got a lip flip? Okay, let me find out the aliens getting their lip flip. Or maybe that's where the girls got that from. Maybe that's where they got it from. I want a lip flip like a girl off X-Men. That little lip flip. I'm trying to figure it out. She got her nose and her lips done. Okay, let me see, honey. These cards is just turned all types of ways, baby. All right. Oh, man. Somebody got a crystal being crystallized. So some of you are going through the crystallizing process, okay? It can be interesting. So somebody is going through that being crystallized into the 5th dimension. It may be a whole other dimension. It may not even just be the 5th. So when you get an x-ray, the next x-ray you get, or if you get somebody to read your aura, you know, that aura reading machine, which they need in doctors' offices too. You know what I'm saying? If they're going to do an x-ray, they need to do the aura thing too. I'm trying to figure it out. So if you get an x-ray or what have you, just pull back and look at it through your eyelashes. Take some deep breaths and look at it through your eyelashes. You might see something interesting. Because for some reason, I feel like somebody got a spider in their body. But don't trip out. Don't be over there. It's me. I got a spider in my body. You need to calm down. That's first and foremost. Okay? There's something about a spider growing within. It's some type of spider growing. And I don't think that it's something that is attached to you in a fucked up way. Because if I got that, I would see that. I would tell you that. You know how they got those implants? Whatever. I found a real interesting read where this man went and got some kind of surgery because he was having problems with his ear. So they did something and they pulled a crystal out of his fucking ear. Was it his ear? I don't want to be lying to y'all. I think it was his ear because that was the first thing I was going to. I can't remember where they pulled it out, but he was having a small issue. They did the x-ray. To my fuck them spiders. Look at the spider. This is how the spider looked, y'all. It kind of looked like a body. It's not the way that's why I was saying it's not the way you think, oh, I got a spider in me. It's not like that. But you can look up the spider totem. So maybe that's what it is. You're strongly connected to the spider totem for those who it resonates with. But yeah, he had surgery. And they thought it was something else when they did the x-ray or looked into it. And kind of find out it was some type of crystal that you can't even find where he lived at. That goes with those. Because they don't talk about that a lot. Because they can't really explain it to y'all without having y'all go crazy and trip out and shit. But the shit be happening. They be finding proof that, like, how did that even happen? Why is you at... Okay, I'm going to have to... about to block this person. I don't know who this is. But yeah, we don't come over here talking like that. We don't talk about no damn death like that. That is very weird. Weird ass. I knew it wouldn't be long before somebody weird came up in here. A spider jumped on you, you was driving. Hey, Aries, my son, where you been? What information do you have for these spider people? The Page of Swords, all right? Careful with the communication, careful with the words. Because I did almost cuss somebody out my damn self just right there. Don't come over here with that. Don't come over here with that. You need to be very mindful, okay? Especially that motherfucker that live in that RV. Be very mindful, ho. All right, Page of Swords here. All right, so the truth is being revealed. I also feel like there's some type of happy life, like a happy home. There it is. The Four of Wands. Creativity, your creative energy, just some stability here. Somebody doing something around Two of Cups. Okay, somebody might be trying to manifest something around Two of Cups. Yep, it's time for me to go. It's getting dark, isn't it? It's getting darker. I'm happy you made it too. Okay, let me finish. Okay, so somebody put down their need to be right. Somebody put down their need to be right. But somebody also may be trying to manifest something with here. Manifest what it is that they want. Two of Pentacles and a Knight of Wands. So, whatever inspires you this week, stay on top of that. Stay in your love energy. Stay, stay in high vibration, high vibing. Okay? Stay high vibing. Thank you, J-Lo. Stay high vibing. Okay? All right, I'm finna go. Because with that with that Two of Pentacles and that Knight of Wands, you want to make sure that you do not burn out. So take time out to really sit and, take your meditative moment so that you can pull back into recentering and refocusing. Hey, baby. Recentering and refocusing on what needs to be focused on. Yep, because you will be victorious in the end. You're welcome. All right, this is Triumph and a Victory. All right. Triumph and victory. So you will succeed here. Just be mindful of the way that you go. Stay on point. Stay connected like a Rolex necklace. Okay? All right. I'm finna go. Don't forget the love reads and the general indie reads are in. Love you too. The general indie reads are on Patreon. Indie reads on Patreon. Homework in the cellar. If you're really about that work and about that life, you can join us in the cellar for a 1-2. We do have the workshop on the 18th. You can go to toolsforintuitives.com for the workshop. Okay. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Okay, I'm finna go. I appreciate y'all for hanging in there. Y'all been here quite a bit. All right. I done poured as much as I could pour. All right. Bye, y'all. Thank you, J-Lo. Thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you, Kanoke. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody that made it here tonight. Make sure that y'all like the video as y'all leave out. Thank you. All right. I love you, too. All right, y'all. Bye.